Hello everyone. This video will dive into one of the subsections of the task application. You will see that tasks is broken down into 3 areas. The focus of this video is the first one, the team. Let's first understand how we get there. You get there by going to the left-hand menu bar where you'll see tasks. When you select the icon or hover over the name, you will enter this application at its full potential. It is important to understand that once you come into the task application, the default view is always team. So in this case, you will see on the headers, team, from me, and for me. Again, we will only focus on the team for this video. Separate videos will come that will go over the from me and for me. The first thing that stands out upon opening this application is the pie chart. The pie chart illustrates the allocations of tasks for all team members. As you can see, if you hover over them, you will see the number of tasks. Furthermore, the outer ring tells you the number of tasks and the type of status they remain in. The tasks in the pie chart can be filtered down by deselecting or selecting items. In this example, I'm going to select and leave only one member showing. As you can see, only the member shows. You can put back other members or filter for them. Next is the table. The table reflects all the tasks allocated to each member. The way the table is broken down is by member, and inside of each member, the type of level for each task. Now, before we dive into this table, it is significant to go back up where you will see that there is a filtering task area on the header. Here you can select a single member. Now, when you select this one, the pie chart will update too. Here's an example. We can reset and regain all the members. Just as we apply the filter for a single member, you can apply the filter to find keywords for the task name and filter by this. For example, if you start typing the first letters of a task and select this task, you can filter, and only this one task will be shown in the filter view. You also have a level and status filter. There is also a from and to range by default. This field does not get populated, hence it does not apply. There either isn't a task that is not started, or that does not have the little level of medium and does not have the title practice that I entered that will show up because there are none that have that. If you have applied any filter, you're able to reset and regain view of all of the tasks by selecting the reset button. The reset button clears the page and reloads with all the data for the initial view. Now, let's take a look at the table. We already discussed that it's broken down by the member and the level. But what other information does it contain? Well, it contains the ID column. This is the ID of the task. It includes the title of the task, the member who assigned it from, the status, the deadline, and overdue. So with this information, you know who has the job, who assigned the job, the date, and the day it's overdue. Another important item is the overdue will highlight if it's overdue or not with a color-coded red. Please notice that there is an important distinction between the dashboard and the full application of Team. In the full application, you do have more areas to work with, hence the full ID is shown. On the dashboard, you have the means to select the details of a task by selecting the title. Here, the ID and title are provided, and the ID field acts as the link to open the details. Let's look at an example. When you open the link for the details view, you will see all the information, including the details of the task, any resolution information provided back, and the day of creation or update. It is very important to also understand that the Team view is for read-only capabilities. It does not provide you with the means to update. Although this field is read-only, if your task was open with a link activated because it was recorded in the detailed page, or you provide a link in the detailed description of the task, they are still operational, but again, nothing can be modified. This concludes the overview of the Teams pane. See you in the next video.